are up to date. Okay, so drivers, yeah, I do have an update that I need to take care of, so
It's any difference. App is better now. Software keeps fucking me up every time. I don't know why. It's any difference. App is better now. Software keeps fucking me up every time. I don't know why. So let me send the message also. That's can join. Software keeps fucking me up every time. Let me send the message also. That's can join. Alright, can you hear me? I think some people are here already. Let me know if you can hear me and if it's not lagging again. Let me know in the comment section. Just comment if you can hear me. Alright, can you hear me? I think some people are here already. Let me know if you can hear me and if it's not lagging again. Let me know in the comment section if you can. Software keeps fucking me up every time. I think this was the same thing that happened last week too. This was the same thing that happened last week. Let me just share the link. How do I get? So just bear with me. Hang on. Hang um hang around for a little while before I start. I want to share the link also. Probably other people can join in. In the meantime, let me know if you can hear me clearly and you can see my screen. So let me know in the comment section. Oh, so I will be sure before I go on. All right. So I was trying to keep it very, 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 very short. All right. So I will say this one. All right. So as I was saying before, like I was saying before I got affected by the issue, right? So there are two things I'm looking at for BTC, two scenarios I'm looking at for BTC, right? So let me delete my lines and start afresh. So the first one is the first one is the bearish scenario, which is looking at the weekly time frame, then plot our support and resistance, right? Whichever place you want to put it, whether here or here. What's important is this area towards here is our um support area, right? So why is support? Because in the past itself that supports here for it's rally up, and we itself that supports here multiple time frame, right? If you dial into the lower time frame, you see it more obviously here. See what are the activities that went on around here obvious more clearly, right? So this support, rally up, then came back. This was when it broke down below it, failed to hold. If support failed to hold, basically, so we had the breakdown. The normal law of support, would I call it law? Normal, let's call it law. So normal law of support and resistance is once price breaks support, automatically becomes resistance. Then price comes to retest the resistance for continuation, and vice versa for resistance. That is, if price breaks resistance, it becomes support, and price most likely comes to retest the support it broke out from before continuation. So now we're having a bearish scenario here, right? Because price broke below support, becomes resistance. So now what's price, right? So our SR level, support and resistance level one. Then the second one is the order block, the weekly order block, which if you follow me on Twitter, you notice I always have always been mentioning, which is this. This is the up candle before this down move that broke market structure. Of course, this was my white my white candles are my green candles, black candles are red candles. So this is the up candle, right? For this down series of down candles that broke the structure we had here. See this candle totally broke the structure we had here, right? So that's also defines a bearish order block. A bullish order block is the vice versa. A down candle for a series of up candle that broke market structure, something like this. This is a down candle before we had a series of up candles that broke the structure we had here. Because this was the high. Price broke above it from this down candle we had. So this is a bullish order block, and this is a bearish order block, right? I hope that's clear. Right, so moving on. I think the time is a little bit low because of the issue I had previously. So moving on, we oopsie, Twitter doesn't send fuck shit. So moving on, right? We see what happened right below this um other block and the resistance we had is that price rejected from it, right? You see, basically we closed with a bearish engulfing. If you know how to trade, you know this candle here is a bearish engulfing candle. That's a sign of weakness. Like I think I was mentioning this in the streams. That's one sign of weakness, right? So, basically mission rejection and weaknesses around here. So I still feel maybe if we do a pullback, we'll do a pullback into this area. This same thing I always say that. This same thing I always post on my Twitter. We should at least do a pullback. If we do a pullback, we should do the pullback to around here, right? Why is because this was resistance, and like I said earlier, broke out of resistance becomes support. Ideally, price should come and retest support before going up. It doesn't happen all of the time, but most of the time it does happen, right? So if you do a pullback, then this is the first area I'm looking out for, right? So that's the bearish scenario. If you have a pullback, price should dump, then should dump towards this area, right? Now for the bullish scenario I'm looking at, if we dial into the daily time frame, let me use the same chart. I like to use another chart for it, but let me use the same chart. So if we dial into daily time frame, right, you see basically it's for a couple of weeks we've been failing to close. We've been chopping, right? If a couple of days back, we've been price has basically been choppy, which is all of this price action we have here. The choppy price action. Also, the 1 hour, 4 hours, you see that basically price didn't really pick a direction here, it was chopping around, right? So then what I noticed is price as there's a couple of swing failure pattern here. Swing failure pattern basically means price is failing to close above the low it sets. This is a low here, this is another low here, this is a lower low, right? So price has been failing to close below this level, and that's showing that there's some kind of buyer rejection. Buyers are rejecting price going below here, right? Buyers are rejecting means buyers are trying to push price above this level, right? So if you look closely, you see this one. Let's start from here. This price went below, failed to close below it, went closed back above. Likewise, same thing, and closed back above, right? So here and here, right? So this was one of the things I saw yesterday. From here, you should see maybe price trading towards here, right? I'm not saying price will for sure trade towards here, but if it does bounce, then this will be the next level of interest for me. Why? Is because this if this is the same other block I talked about, the same strategy I talked about, other block strategy. If this is the up candle, mind you, my white candles are my are green candles, and my black ones are red candles. So this is the up candle before this down move that broke market structure. You see, this was the candle before we had this series of dump that totally broke the structure we had there. This was the low for this up. So the dump we had broke through this dump low here. So it basically broke the structure we had. So this is a bearish order block, right? If you put a box on that, it will look something like this. So probably if you see some relief, right, maybe price can trade towards here. They can look for some signs of rejection in lower time frame at this area, right? I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. I can see my screen, right? Right. So give me a minute, please. Let me. All right. So if we ask for the bullish scenario I have, right? I already highlighted the bearish scenario. So this is for the bullish scenario. So let me delete the scribble lines, right? So this, looking at it in the bigger picture. So I had, actually had two longs opened, right, from the one I posted yesterday. So I'm going to leave one. I'll leave one of them to this place if you get the move towards this place like I'm anticipating, right? So where this idea will become wrong is if we have a daily close above this. All right, thank you, Vincent. If you have a daily close below this red line, right? So let me show you the same idea I posted on my Twitter. Um, what is it? Comment, I want to show you. All right, so this is the same idea I posted. Right, if you notice daily time frame, then swing feels price was feeling blue, and this is our bearish order block I mentioned. So I have a I'm leaving one of the long positions as a swing trade towards that area, right? If we get there, right? So